All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm a little late. I was having some issues with this game capture card device. Um, Main issue was I didn't know you had to keep logging in, like not logging in, but setting it up every time you wanted to use it. So let me just adjust here a little bit. Uh, I think I think that's good. Let me just get on my phone so I can follow the chat. Like I mentioned before, tonight we're gonna be playing an hour on the SNES Classic. Then give me a few minutes to then switch over to the Switch, and then we'll play some Smash. um, where am I here? Okay, let me see. I mean, thankfully I don't think anyone's here yet, but maybe I doubt it though. Let's turn off media and my channel. Let's change this real quick. I'm probably doing my tags wrong. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about the tags for right now. Um, yeah, why not? Maybe not. Okay, so let's finish editing the video. Um, if anyone's watching, I'm gonna need you to help me out with the Hey Eddie, how's it going, man? If you can help me out with the audio, because I have it muted over here, and I don't think I have it over here, so I have no idea if there's any if you can hear anything. So let me know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we're gonna be playing here. Um, let's see. Let me charge my phone. Sorry about this, guys. Normally I'm a little bit more prepared, but I had to help my grandma, so I'm pretty sure you guys know how most of that stuff goes. No game audio whatsoever. Okay. So, oh, let me see. Video capture device is all the way up. Webcam is off. Um, hmm. I might have to unmute the TV. Maybe it doesn't pass through audio, which is strange, but let me see if I can lower this a little bit, at least so it's not too loud. Okay, so like I mentioned before, I'm probably gonna jump on to Donkey Kong first, just because that was one of the first games that I really got into for the NES, the SNES at least, and I think the graphics might still hold up. I'm probably wrong about that, but man can dream, can he? Okay, so I wonder why you can't hear the audio. That's weird. does nothing. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to use the um. That's weird. Can you hear it now, Eddie? Not too loud, not too probably too soft. That might be better. Okay, let's see. No game save files. I can hear something, but it's very low, like barely. Right. This is how we start off in the streaming business. Alright. If there's any improvements, let me know. This is the best I can do for right now until I dedicate some actual time to figuring out why there's no audio. But I didn't give myself enough time. Better? Okay. Let me just put it up a little bit more, just in case. That's the issue with these high-end microphones. Alright. So let's start off with Jungle Hijinks, first level. Good old soda. Alright. You know what? It's pretty similar from here to here. I'll just look at my screen. Okay, that was that was unfortunate. Okay, sweet. So, if I can manage to not die from the first beaver. Alright. Oops, almost. Okay. So, let's go back and get these bunches. A lot of people didn't know about this move here. You just push down and then with the Y, you can hit the ground and unearth some bananas. Oh, that was close. That was a little bit closer, huh? No, I don't. Oh, I'm going too fast for my own good, I think. I'm just used to going quickly. Oh, wait, oh. What was the, there we go. Crap. Secret areas. It's all coming back to me slowly. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. Excuse me. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of lag between this screen and the actual feed. But um wasn't paying attention. What happens when you look but don't pay attention? But hey, I still have Ramby the Rhino. I will not admit that it took me a while to remember the name of the rhino. I don't think I ever got up there. So we're moving on to Ropey Rampage. This one's a fun one, especially when you're a small child. Just new in the world with a really low quality CRT screen that was super dark, especially for this stupid level. Oh, I should have known that was gonna happen. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Back to Ropey Rampage. It's not like if we have any other choice on the matter, right? Mm, it didn't kill me that time. So what the crap? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the TV because it's a lot lighter on the TV than it is on the monitor here. It's making things difficult. Is what I'm trying to say here. Aside from my actual lack of talent. No, maybe I'm just a little nervous. But hopefully, no, I didn't make it. But I didn't die. That's all that matters. In there, in there. I'm sure there's other secrets that I'm missing here. Ah, crap. Like this one here. There was a barrel there I should have taken. I was a little too late on taking that barrel, I guess. Uh, it's all gonna slowly come back to me. It's just gonna take a while. That's all. I used to play this like religiously every day because I had the SNES in my mom's place. Hey, bananas. More bananas. It never ceases to amaze me. Like the first time I do that in front of people, and they're like, "What? I've played this stupid game for so many years and I've never seen this before." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I read the manual. Is what I did. Like it says it in the manual that you can do that. Like specifically, they'd never seen that move done before. I guess because rather than being more of a completionist type player, I was well, there were more speedrunners. I mean, I just became fast because, well, I played this game so quickly. Well, not quickly, rather. I just played it so much that, eventually you learn where everything is. And see, this kind of thing, you gotta come up from a higher distance. And I think earlier in this level, there's a rhino, which I think he's the only one that's able to do um, to open these up from such a short distance. But I'm probably wrong on that, actually, now that I come to think of it. I don't really remember what exactly the easiest way to open that up was. Wait, I think it was this one. No! Oh well. The important thing is we made it and I didn't die from the first enemy like the last time. What's the deal with Cranky's cabin here? Just give me a second. Alright. Soda burps, my bad. Alright. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Cranky Kong is I mean, okay, I could be wrong. I'm not sure what the actual existing Donkey Kong lore is, but to my understanding, Cranky Kong, that old Kong you just saw there, is the original Donkey Kong that, messed around with Mario and all that. Well, with Pauline, who, as we all know, is in Super Mario Odyssey now. But um, yeah, Pauline was the name of the first lady you had to save in the original Donkey Kong arcade. It wasn't Princess Peach, as many of us thought to believe when we were older, because we had only known about Peach. We didn't know about uh, we didn't know the name of Pauline because At least my generation didn't really have to. Oh, excuse me. That one just slipped on me. I'm sorry. We didn't really have too much access to Donkey Kong the arcade cabinet. At least not me in Miami. There just weren't that many cabinets. It was mostly Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and the usual stuff that you would see in actual arcades. Um, to be honest with you, the only time I saw a Donkey Kong cabinet was in the laundromat that my dad um, took me to, and that was like the one place. Like I saw it, and I didn't really know what I was looking at because I was super young. I used to play the crap out of it though. I'll tell you that much. Um, I think there's a boutique arcade not too far from where I live, like maybe half an hour, that may have an may have a Donkey Kong arcade cabinet. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I haven't been there in a long time, and I think I think what they had then was Beer Tapper. I think that was like their retro claim to fame. I could be wrong though. Um, It'd be Arcade Odyssey. I'm not super sure if if they've got the Mario cabinet, the Donkey Kong cabinet. I don't even know how I got to that. Uh, yeah. By the way, this game has one of the most like amazing soundtracks. Like period. I'd say like for the system, but no, for many systems, like I'd say this would be one of the top best soundtracks for games that didn't really have like a soundtrack, rather, you know what I mean, like that didn't use licensed music. This one and I mean, I don't know, I guess you could say Mario, but Mario's kind of iconic. Everybody knows the Mario soundtrack, and not that that's a bad thing. It's just some of those songs do. Oh man, that's what I get for switching to the other. Uh, I just gotta stick to one monitor and like just stay with it, I guess. Where was it going? Soundtrack. Yeah. I'd say this one for the NES for sure is probably the best soundtrack. For any of the games. Um, of all time, that's a difficult one because there's a lot of good games on different systems that had really amazing soundtrack, but also at the same time, I haven't played many games for certain generations, so crap. No, no, no! Come back, Eugene. Yes, I got him back. There we go. I wonder if you can. Okay, I guess I just beat it. Whatever. Um, License. See, that's difficult because, like, I'd say I mean, soundtrack is so like preference based. You know what I mean? You can't just say the same soundtrack for every kind of game because not everyone's into the same kind of music. I'd say if you're into hip hop, I just don't think you can go wrong with the crap. This is why I shouldn't talk about non-video game things while playing video games. Um, let's see. licensed video game. Um, if you're into hip hop, I'd say Need for Speed Underground 2 is probably got one of the most solid uh, soundtracks out there. Like there's really something for everyone in that game. Um, if you're more into rock, I'm actually not sure because of all the games that I remember that had rock, well, I guess the first Tony Hawk. Yeah, I'd say the first Tony Hawk had a really good soundtrack. That's your favorite? Let me see. Okay, so we're just jumping off ledges now. That's what we're doing. After me talking all this junk about playing this game forever, and I keep falling off these basic ledges. Um, I forgot about that secret. I'm gonna have to jump. I'm gonna have to hunt it down the next time I perish or whatever. I guess I'm gonna check for it now. We are nearing the half-hour mark, so it's probably there. Did he jump higher? No, not that much higher. Crap. There we go. I mean, not the most graceful way of getting that shortcut, but it's a way. I was gonna leave a faith there. Can you? No, I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Ooh, that was close. It was a that was just missing altogether. Okay. I think if I focus on the TV only, I might have a chance. Oh, I probably should have taken that shortcut. What was the frog's name? Was the frog Eugene? No, no. The Marlin was definitely Eugene. Like I'm about 90% sure that the frog was for sure Eugene. Now the frog. What was the frog's name? Huh. Ah! Oh no! It all relies on that one Kremlin. I don't know if I'll be able to. Ah. Oh, all right. Well, whatever. We almost made it, but oof, that was close. I think that was another what do you call it? Ah, crap. I think that was an entrance. It was the other one. Okay. Ha. Okay. You remember when there were like collectible tokens for like everything? So if you've noticed that there's, I was so close to the halfway point, wasn't I? So if you've noticed, there were two different color variants of the bees, also known as zingers. Yeah, Winky the Frog. There we go. The red ones can be defeated with a barrel. The red ones are just straight up invincible. They're pretty much Arnold Schwarzenegger in any video before he became mayor. Was it here? No, I think it's here. No, it wasn't there. Oops. Okay. I guess I took one out on my way out of that cannon. Alright, here we go. I think I made it. Almost. Oh, no. I'd like to say I was close, but I really wasn't that close. Yeah, Ramby the Rhino, you on guard. Yeah, I was on guard. I don't know why I changed his name to Eugene and Ramby the Rhino. At the very least, I remembered Ramby. At least. Let's see. Are any of these? That was not where I wanted to throw, but that's the hand I was given, I guess. Is any of these? Okay, clearly he wasn't there. I think they're gonna be changing the game soon, cause although I keep getting enough like bananas to kind of sustain me. Ooh, that was lucky. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. I used to use that trick all the time. I forgot it was that barrel that you can kind of just skip to the next one. Yes! Alright. And we finally passed this level. Candy's save point. This is her save point. This is weird because they're all related. Yeah, all the Kongs are related, and yeah, this is all kinds of weird. So let's just save and keep going. Now, I don't plan on doing a completionist run of this because that's insane. Let's be real here. You gotta beat this game multiple times to do that. So I don't think I'm gonna get the 101%. I just don't. I don't think I'm gonna go. Like I don't need that in my life right now. Oh, I just got a like. Sweet. Let's go to Very Naughty's lair. I believe. Yep, this is the beaver. The beaver boss. The beaver banana boss. I wonder how we can turn this into a crap. Um. Oh my god. Like the easiest boss in most SNES gaming history. Okay. Um. Let me see. I remember hating this stupid boss because of that laugh. It's almost as bad as the duck. It's almost as bad as the duck hunt dog. Yeah. We're gonna get through this boss. We're gonna at least stop after defeating the boss. Cause the more damage you do to him, the farther he jumps. Oh, okay. So I probably Samson Meteor mic. Wait, did my headset die out? Yeah, if it was no audio at all, then it sounds like my headset died out. Then. Now I gotta figure it out. Let's see. Reconnect headset. Yeah. Let's take a look at the battery. Okay, so we might have fixed some of the issues. I'm changing these things here that I'm not entirely aware I'm changing. Let's mute this right now. I really gotta clean this up, man. Okay, so, can you hear me now? Can I get back to my... Here we go. You can hear everything now. Okay. Alright. What's up, Captain Anomaly? Thanks for stopping by. We had some technical difficulties, but I think they may have been fixed. So, let's, get back to it, I guess. Let me see. So that's a red one. Don't want to touch those. What was the ostrich's name? Ostrich was named something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what the issue with getting the sound directly off of the SNES Classic is. Oh man, that means that when I get on Twitch, I'm gonna have the same issues for Smash. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We will get through this together. I should probably pay attention to this because this level gave me hell. Like straight up a month trying to beat this stupid level. I'm pretty sure I'm going to visibly get frustrated with this level because me and this level we have history. Okay, it's begun, but yeah. Oh, espresso. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like I said before, I really hate this level, to be honest with you. It took me like a month to finally beat it, and even then, like it was just that one time, and I never touched it again. So we'll see how things go, because I'm already seeing I'm kind of just barely making the jumps, and I already missed the O. I'm not gonna go for that bunch of bananas like last time. Oh, good. I made it to the halfway point at least. That was a little bit too early. So was that one, huh? See, the thing with me is that I'm really bad at timing. So you give me a challenge with timing and I'm kind of screwed. I'm like one of the few Latin American people that just has no idea of how rhythm works and timing. Like, see, there you go. Like, I was a little bit late on that jump. I was even later on that one too. But the good news is we've gotten to the halfway point. So I'm halfway through my version of hell. So let's do it. Oh crap. Oh, I mean, the thing is, you kind of do this in one-handed. As long as you're paying attention, you can just hit jump. This is what I get for not paying attention, really. There's not much I can do about it either, because I was really thirsty. What else do you do when you're thirsty than to grab a drink, especially if you know you can play the game one-handed and still lose anyway? I pressed the button. Oh, I'm at one life. Oh crap. If I get a game over, then I should probably change the game for my own sanity. That was too close. Uh, okay. Um, last chance. Let's let's hope I can get through this, or at the very least get another life before I die. All right. I have one more chance to fail at this stupid game. Oh, came out of nowhere. Crap. No. Oh. Oh crap. See, do you see my frustration with this level? Mother. I genuinely forgot about that last Kremlin. I really did. I thought it was home free. I really hate this level. I don't want to do this again. Let's go for it. Yeah, the idea was to make the game difficult as a way to extend your playtime. So they made games difficult because that was fun, I guess. Well, okay, the idea behind making game. I'm just gonna shut up. So we're going on to the next game, I guess. um. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't good. Um. I'm thinking either. Not Mario Kart. I'm terrible at Mario Kart. Uh, definitely not doing Donkey Kong. Maybe F Zero. Dream Course. I don't know about Dream Course. Oh, could do some Mega Man. I could always play some Mega Man. Let's try Mega Man. Yeah, back in the day, they made video games difficult because there was only so much you can stick on a cart, right? And so, in order to make the games have an amazing amount of playtime and replay. Excuse me. Oh man, hold on. Let me just make sure there's nothing left. Pardon me. Okay, so the reason why they made these games so difficult, other than Capcom just being assholes like that, um, they made these games difficult because, like I was saying before, you can only stick so much game into a cart, right? And so the idea was that not only was beating a game supposed to be really difficult to do, uh, it was also meant to be an actual achievement. And part of that was making game. Some games were just made to be unfair, right? Because uh, if you beat the like developers back then had to kind of come up with a balance between the game being way too easy or way too hard. If you made the game way too hard, there was no way anybody was gonna play your game because you'd try to play the game and then all of a sudden everyone's talking about how they couldn't beat it, it's impossible, and for some kids that was a turnoff, right? But for others, it was a challenge. But a lot of times, what developers did was make games so hard that it was actually nearly impossible. Games like Battletoads actually come to mind. That surf. I want to say it was a surfboard level or something. Um, yeah, there was like some sort of surfboard level. You literally had to know exactly where things were. You had to literally memorize every portion of the stupid course where and know where things was gonna come out, right? So to counteract that, what um, what developers had to do was make games difficult but also fair. Some of these games included games like Donkey Kong, this game for sure, Mega Man X. Uh, Mega Man X was actually my first introduction into the Mega Man series, and for many reasons, it quickly became one of my favorite games of all time. I used to play this game for countless hours. I never beat it. I just was never that good. But it was one. It was crap. I don't want to say it was like the Dark Souls of games or whatever because it wasn't. There were a lot harder games than this one. But this game just, I mean, the music is so good. The the gameplay is amazing. It's simple to pick up and learn. You just run and shoot, and then certain elements and enemies have certain weaknesses to each other. The bosses give you a new ability, so you never felt like you were kind of lagging behind, right? As long as you were progressing, you were making As long as you were progressing, you were making progress. Um, you know what? I've always wanted to play Toe Jam and Earl. I never got it. And that's like one of the things. That's actually part of the reason why I'm currently collecting consoles and old games. I really want to be able to go back and play what I missed and kind of see like the history of where games kind of came from. Um, for the most part, I didn't get that many games to be honest with you. Part of that was because I didn't like. I don't know if I asked for a whole lot or what the situation was. Like I don't remember if I asked for a lot and never got them, or maybe I don't know. It's just like when I was a kid, I didn't really like. Well, at least I don't think I really liked asking for a whole lot. I don't remember how I was back then, but I know that when I asked for games, I generally got them. Like maybe not all the time, but you know, every once in a while I'd get them. But I don't remember for which the reason, like under the context of what, like I don't know. Unless my dad spoiled the crap out of me and like and I didn't like asking for things. You know what I mean? Like at least I don't feel like I liked asking for things. Like again, I don't remember how I was back then. But there were a lot of toys and gadgets and crap that I never got, even though I really wanted. But I just felt bad about asking for them. So I don't know how. I don't know how I got a game system, to be honest with you. I don't know what that conversation was like. Like maybe my dad kind of figured out that I was playing the NES a lot with my cousins, and um he and my mom got me a SNES. It's actually one of my favorite memories from a kid. Um, Getting the SNES that Christmas with Super Mario. Um, but yeah, there were a lot of games that I wanted but never asked for because I didn't feel right asking for them. Part of it was because, well, I'm terrible at games, so I never beat them, and also just because I mean, come on, dude, you got to know that they're expensive, right? Like at some point as a kid, you have to realize, these things aren't exactly cheap. You're not, you know, parents aren't made of money. You know what I mean? Maybe that was just me. Maybe I was a little more aware of how money worked, and then just decided to ignore that when I grew up or whatever. um, uh, yeah. So yeah, I'm collecting old games because I want to play the old games that I didn't get to play. I don't know how we got there, but yeah. Earliest in the game evolution I was in was Nintendo 64. Okay, I got it when I was like 8 or 9. After that was GameCube, then the PS2. Two never asked for them. My dad thought I deserved them, I guess. Yeah, it's weird because I know that I got a few, but I don't know. See, like I know that there must have been games that I asked for sure because I did get some of the games that I wanted, right? But there's always that moment in every young gamer's life where your parents come home with a video game that you've never heard of, right? And so I believe that happened to me once, and I think that game was either Syndicate or Smash TV. Um, and I don't think I ever played Syndicate. I don't know. You know what, too? You know why I didn't really buy games? Because my dad would rent me a game every like week or whatever. So I knew if I just waited a little bit, I'd get to play the game that I wanted. And then after I kind of had like that initial like weekend of playing the game, I just I don't know, I just never wanted the game again. You know what I mean? Like I was just done with it or whatever. Like I had a pretty sizable collection of my own games, but generally speaking, I wasn't too into like getting the game like the day of or whatever. Like the first game, I was super excited about getting on launch day, and like I think even paid for it before it was like this was like way back in the day. Like um I don't know what they called it back then, but I pre-ordered the game and then picked it up later. Um, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Adventures was the first game I sort of paid for in advance and then went to pick up at the stores. It was actually Sears. Um, I don't remember how it was that I got. I mean, I guess my mom took me over there to pick up the game, or my dad. Somebody took me over there. All I remember the order is kind of Chill Penguin, and I believe Flame Mammoth. It's got to be because Chill Penguin, everyone kind of agrees is like the easiest one, but you can pick any of the bosses, and plus you get the dash boots here. Is it the dash boots? Is that what it's called? For a Mega Man fan, I really should know this, especially a Mega Man X fan. I really should know this. It's like dash something. I'm gonna go with Dash Boots. It's gotta be Dash Boots. Uh, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that well, actually. Let's see. Yeah, now we gotta find a NES classic because I kind of ran out of money, and then like I've totally forgot that Nintendo decided to discontinue it after this holiday season. But there's like a couple games that I really want to pick up for the NES Classic that I really want. Ah, come on, dude, really? There we go. Okay, all right, we're gonna do this. There we go. Oh yeah, this is the thing I did a lot. I would just keep myself charged all the time. So I'm gonna apologize from now if this annoys the crap out of you. Hey, look at that. Extra life and dash boots. Look, it's Professor Light. Anyone notice how he kind of looks like the Colonel without glasses? Like like a anime Colonel without glasses. All you gotta do is like give him one of those string bow tie things. I should probably click through this stuff, right? I don't think you guys are too too obsessed with the story. Yeah, yeah. I mean that. Like I said, I kind of I man, if my dad could like just get me to rent the game or whatever, then I probably shut up about it right after. You know what I mean? Because then like by the time the weekend was over, I was just frustrated and didn't care anymore. Like I think the only time let me see. I think one of the few games that I rented and then later purchased on my own was it was either Harvest Moon or Mega Man Legends. Because I know I had both at some point. No, it was Mega Man Legends. I had rented it and then bought it after um, at some point. But yeah, I played the crap out of that Harvest Moon game. Don't judge. Like when I was a kid, I played a lot of emulators because I was broke and again didn't want to ask for games. So that kind of kept me from needing to buy too many games because I was kind of getting my fix. I was getting those games pretty. I mean, you know, you know, as a kid, you don't care, you know, whatever, downloaded legal ROMs, whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I kind of treated um, I kind of treated emulators the same way I treated what do you call it? Emulators treated them the way rentals worked. I was kind of just trying them out before I decided I wanted to actually buy them. And yeah, so there were a lot of Pokemon games where I kind of like played them, but then I was like, you know what? I've played this before. It's not that much different, like for me. So that's what happened with most of the Pokemon games. I'd like get them for the emulator, and then there we go. That's what you gotta do. I'd get them for the emulator, and then after it'd just be like, wait, how do you? Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, I never really used the dash boots, so I'm like really terrible at them. There we go. Um, so yeah, I'd rent games, and then oh wow, there's really nothing over here. Okay, health, I guess. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. Let's check up on the chat, will we? Won't we? Yeah, man, Blockbuster Video was the jam, dude. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I remember a friend of mine rented a well, not a friend. My cousin actually rented a Virtual Boy, and dude, that thing blew my freaking mind. Like, I want to get a Virtual Boy. Like, not ironically at all. Like, I think they could have done so much more with the Virtual Boy. That, oof. And you know what? The funny thing is that it's not really that hard to collect for. You just gotta pick up the system complete, and then like what, 8 games, something like that. It's something ridiculous. It's really easy to collect for. Like, okay, I say easy in that if you have enough money, you can get everything, but it's all gonna be expensive. You know what I mean? And like, it's somewhat attainable. It's just difficult. Tickle butt returns. Um, yeah. So 1010 would definitely own a Virtual Boy for sure. What else? Where am I going? Oh, I almost died from that. That wouldn't have been good. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Oh, that's right. It pops up anyway. Okay, come on, Dash Boots. Dash Boots. I should have had one ready for him. Crap. Why am I taking so much damage? Oh, this boss fight's gonna be rough, isn't it? Okay. Alright, fine. Let's die by Chill Penguin, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing that we did with Donkey Kong. As soon as I run out of lives, we'll switch over to the Switch and we'll play some Ultimate. So if you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. I'd love to have some players with me. I actually am not going to be using the Switch controllers because I have a third party that I feel is more comfortable than the two Switch controllers on that handle that they got. I really don't think it's comfortable, that handle that they got. Uh, Crap. Girlfriend just texted. I will beat you, Penguin. Uh, but first, I'm gonna pause the game. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I gotta let her know that I'm home. This this commercial break is brought to you by um getting home and not preparing any props. Yep, getting home and not preparing any props for all the weird awkward silences I have to introduce. Oh, she's going to bed. Okay, so let me just let her know. This second and separate, totally legitimate break is brought to you by Silica gel packets. Don't eat these. These are bad for you, okay? Be good to yourself. Don't eat silica gel packets. I swear, if this becomes the next Tide Pods, I'm gonna be disappointed. Okay? We could do better, America, and internet in general. They don't even go with anything. Um. Oops. Okay. Um, I'm guessing I'm having issues with my Arctis headset. So, I'm going to go ahead and give up on it, essentially. So it's every time I start drinking something. Okay. Can you at least hear me now? Oh man, that's loud. Alright. Yes? Yeah? Okay, sweet. So, I guess we're just gonna, if you'll pardon... let me see. Headphone users, I'm going to apologize from now. I'm gonna move the actual the actual microphone, which may or may not be a lot more. Whoops. May be a lot more sensitive than I think it is. All right. There we go. We have returned. Ticklebutt has been banished. Hopefully the I should probably charge this stupid thing actually, but I'm gonna mute Alexa. That's probably a good idea. All right, let's go back. Oh. We're below half at least. What? Oh, this crap. Oh. That's cheating, damn it. Why? Why a chill penguin? Okay. Okay, chill penguin. I gotcha. Crap.
Doing a little better here, huh? Too bad my thumb's getting, like, tired from this crap. You know what? We're gonna go a slightly easier on the thumb method of not dealing with crap until he does his... Oh, I guess he's not doing it. Come on, there we go. Oh, wait, did that get him? No, it didn't. Oh, I'm about to die. This is getting close. Alright, now it's like even. Yes! We got him! We got Joe Penguin! We did it, boys. And girls. And anything in between. I don't judge. That's not my style. You know what? I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to the Switch. We'll play some Smash, because if I play any more of this Mega Man, my thumb is gonna not want to do that. So give me about, say, 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna grab a drink, move some cables around, you know. We'll be back on Twitch. Let me actually grab my link so I can drop it for you folks, so that it's easier for you to find me. Where am I? What am I doing here? Twitch. Can I do... no. Here. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna type out my handle on the chat so that you can hopefully find me and follow me if you'd like. I mean, you know, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Man, that is bright. That's a bright monitor, man. So... Oh. Bam. There's my... that's my... What is it? Handle? Username? That's where you'll find me on Twitch. Oh man, this is backwards, bro. Alright, so give me like 20 minutes, okay? In 20 minutes, I should be on. If not, then I've been abducted. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Let me mute that. That's better. I don't have to yell now. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you're new. And catch you later. Wow. All right, where's OBS? I realize you can hear this, but